Alright, I am here. Hello, hello, hello. I am sorry I was gone for a moment. I went to get a snack. And I am now opening said snack. Because I'm a little hungry. And I wanted a sweet treat. But hello everyone! Hi, 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 hi! Hello Leech Waffle, hello Miko Lynx Weezer, and hello Ishmael, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream, I hope you're doing well. Hello! Oh my god, hungry's for the week. Hello Woody, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. And hello Almanor, wonderful to see you. I hope everyone is doing well. Sure, I've got the stuff that I need up. I'm eating a cosmic brownie right now. Let me get into uniform. Alrighty, hello, hello, hello. Hi, 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 hi. Let's see if we can go ahead and get Limbus set up. Oh, Gregor jump scare. Wait, that's not Gregor, that's Marcel. I saw like the red out of the corner of my eye and I got startled. I don't remember having Marcel on my front screen. When did that happen? Anyway, that jump scared me. Turn off my cute music. There we go. Teehee? Oh, it was your fault. I see. Maybe your mirror dungeon goblin did that? True. I'm gonna finish up my little snack. So, today we're gonna be doing some more reading. Of Dante's notes. Because I want to read more. I want to know more about lore. Hello, Eindrake. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. I have a brownie in my mouth. Hold on. Hello, Zyphalox. Nice to see you again. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing good. I am. Thank you for asking. Just, I'm having a little snack before I really get into stream. We start the first intervalo before Kanto 6 today. I don't think I will. Also, hello, Payu711. I really want to get a grasp for, some background knowledge and ID stories. Because I want to know a little bit more before I get to Kanto 6. Because I know Kanto 6 is gonna kill me. I should grab a drink. Since I'm gonna be reading. You haven't played the intervalos yet, right? I have... Yeah, I have not... Did I do this one? Okay, I did do that one. I have done a few intervalos, but I haven't done these little mini things. Which I wanted to do before I got too far into the story. Post 5 ones? No. I have not touched them. Many things are more lore. I was thinking about going through those. Because I see Dante's records right there. It's referenced. Hiccup. Alright, lore. Hello, Yusong! Yes, yes, more lore. Welcome, welcome. Alright. I'm going to go get myself a drink really quick so that I will have some water to sip on while I'm reading. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Okay. Let me... Not right. Okay. What do we have? Okay. Party Hat Corp. Hello, Party Hat Virgilius. Welcome. Who added me? Hi, PIKO. Hello, Maria Ivanova. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Mysterious PIKO adder. I know. Who could have done that? Alright. Reading. Last time we left off on the identity stuff. Hiccup. But now I can read this part. The outskirts, record 1. Looking at the map, there's a zone outside the general area where the nests are, and that zone is called the outskirts. There are monsters at the outskirts. Ishmael and Otis called them monsters and not abnormalities. Considering that they've encountered abnormalities before, I'm going to guess that there are monstrous things out there that aren't abnormalities. Hold on, my tracking got fucked. Hold on. Okay, there we go. It's not like I'll ever have to visit the outskirts. I doubt even Lobotomy Corp would build a branch outside the city. I just remember that Ishmael said the Great Lake overlaps with the outskirts. The Great Lake, record 1. A massive lake at the south end of the city. Some call it the sea or the ocean. The Great Lake isn't just one big pool of water. It's divided by straight lines into several smaller sections, all of which have unique colors. I've only seen a little bit of it, but it reminds me of patchwork fabric. According to Ishmael, looks like the Great Lake's chock full of treacherous natural disasters and monsters. Even if she's right that it may be too early for us to get to the Great Lake, it's not like we've got much say in the matter. Limbus Company ordered us to go in that direction, so we gotta. Guess that decision's what got us into this mess. I'm still not sure what I'm supposed to do. In a way, I guess we should consider ourselves lucky. Nothing disastrous has happened yet. Maybe we're still in the coastal area Ishmael mentioned. Categorized. I'm not sure where to even start. Oh wait. Monsters, record 1. I thought all monsters were either abnormalities or distortions, but it seems like the opposite is true. All abnormalities are monsters, but not all monsters are abnormalities, I think. They say that the trash crabs are the prime example of monsters that aren't abnormalities. Though they're not so prevalent, I think they're sometimes mentioned in creepy tales or legends of the city. Apparently the outskirts and the Great Lake are both brimming with these monsters. Still, this means that there are monsters within and without the city. I'm not sure how to categorize them yet. Library, Record 1. I've only heard it mentioned in passing, but I suppose they weren't talking about But I don't suppose they were talking about just any old library. Fixers from the Muller Boatworks mentioned it. They said that something awful happened, and they returned from a book. I don't know enough about the city to connect these dots or make any meaningful guesses from them, so I'll just write down what I heard and put a pin in it for now. Walpurgis Night. Hello, Grave Solemner. Grave Solemner, I think is how I'm supposed to pronounce that. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Walpurgis Night, Record 1. It seems to be a special period when we can extract identities and ego that we normally can't. Though the timelines of the worlds we can access are expanded during this period, it's not like we'll be extracting random identities and ego from all over the place. Faust explained that whoever we end up extracting during this period will be relevant to all of us. Relevant to Limbus Company's current state in some way. Walpurgis Night seems to arrive once in a while. As usual, Faust doesn't tell me everything, but at least I could tell that the next Walpurgis Night will be different from this one. Of how diegetic the lore dumps are for Limbus players. True. I quite like reading these supplementary things. And then our last section. Ooh. Abnormalities. Record 1. I still don't think I can exactly define what an abnormality is. So far, the ones I've encountered, for now anyway, had an appearance unlike any human or animal or possessed extraordinary. Oh my goodness gracious, can I read? So far, the ones I've encountered, for now anyway, usually had an appearance unlike any human or animal and possessed extraordinary powers. They're beings you'd only expect to see in abnormal fantasies, both in terms of what they look like and what they can do. When I tried asking Faust, she'd keep saying abnormalities are entities of their own category. You shouldn't attempt to define them based on any preconceived standards, and refused to give me a more detailed answer. The old L-Corp used to classify abnormalities into 5 levels. You already told us that L-Corp graded them based on their energy production efficiency. Limbus Company seems to use the same levels to categorize them. Hello, Green Hydrotin. Hello, Merp as well. I forgot to say that. Remember to take a break and hydrate. I made sure to get a big cup of ice water for this. Hello, Notable. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Alrighty. So we've read those. So do we want to try and do those smaller little bits? Is that what these are? Do we want to try to do those mini episodes? Or should we look at the ID stories? Like the uptie stories? Have you watched the new ID trailer yet? ID kits? I have not, but I've seen the new IDs. Some of the older minisets are voiced. Breaks and hydrates? I am drinking water. I'm making sure. I'm also some of these times I'm muting so that it doesn't come through on the mic. Wouldn't watch anything related to the next event, to be honest. Yeah. I haven't seen that, but I did see the Sinclair and the song. Or song. Gotta stop calling them Cock Claire. Cock Claire, Cut Claire, I've heard it all. We aren't calling him that. I've seen so many people saying it, dude. You know what? You said that this has lore, so we can look at these. Alright.
Tante.
This is why I don't want a Hey Show ID. God. Hello, low tier Heathcliff. Mephistopheles doesn't roar and grumble ahead all day long. Mephisto is an engine that needs to rest from time to time, much like how Caton is still a human who needs regular breaks. Are you still awake, Miss Faust?
점검할 게 조금 남아서요. 거칠게 싸운 만큼 엔진을 쉬게 해주고 있을 때 정비가 필요하답니다.
To substantiate her words, Faust carried light tools and a small mechanical device in place of her usual Zweihander. Working hard.
이 정도는 고생의 축에도 들지 않는답니다. 오히려 파우스트의 역작에 돌봐줄 시간도 없이 혹사당하는 걸 바라만 보는 편이 더 고생이죠.
She said this after making a light smile.
이번 업데이트는 마음에 드시나요?
I keep making cock clear eggs on my timeline. I'm so sorry. Why do they gotta be like this? I did not watch the trailer. I've only seen the screenshots. Faust looked down at me using a handheld device. Oh, this thing.
네. 평소에는 그렇게 만지작거리시지는 않았던 것 같아서요.
It's nothing much. I was just making the most of this new feature I've needed. Whenever Faust requests a break for routine maintenance, my LCB PDA also receives updates. The updates occasionally come with additional functions, and this time...
노트? 이 기능이 아직도 없었던 건가요?
It didn't, surprisingly enough. You didn't know that? I thought you were omniscient, Faust.
파우스트는 파우스트가 아는 모든 것을 알 뿐이죠. 어디, 실례 좀 할게요.
She took a peek at the screen of my tablet.
단테, 백과 사전이라도 만들려는 건가요?
I mean, you keep using words I don't know, stuff like fixers or whatever wings are. It might be common vocabulary for you all, but not me.
그렇군요. 도시에 관한 기억을 전부 잃었을 테니.
Yeah, so I want to write down most stuff here. And copy down the things I've been scribbling on paper while I'm at it. This clock on my shoulders could be replaced with yet another head at any moment. There's no guarantee the memories I have right now will stay with me. That's why I must prepare a backup plan like this. So I don't forget twice. Well, that was nice. That explains why we have those little notes. The bus's back door. Oh. That was loud, that startled me. Without warning, the bus ground to a sudden halt in the back streets. Which Kanto aftermath is this mini story took place? These are after 2 or 3, I'm pretty sure. No, we'll check after. Without warning, the bus ground to a sudden halt in the back streets.
오늘은 여기서 멈출 거야. 카론, 예전보다 조금 모자란 위치인 것 같은데요.
목표의 15% 정도 모자란 위치다. 이후 일정을 위해서는 적어도 3% 이상의 전진이 이상적이다.
Did you change the outfit? Oh, you mean on my little character? Yeah, I have an outfit for when I played Limbus.
카론, 졸려. 훌륭한 버스 기사는 졸음운전 안 해.
알아먹겠으니까 갑자기 급브레이크 밟지 말란 말이야. 지금 몇 번째인 줄 알아?
히스클리프 씨가 코를 앞좌석에 박은 게 벌써 4번째이니 이 일도 벌써
네.
4번째일 것이오.
Heathcliff body pillow? Yeah, that's mine. My friend made it for me for my streams because I like I like Heathcliff. I mostly started playing Limbus because I heard Heathcliff was in it and I really like Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights is one of my favorite books of all time, and Heathcliff is one of my book crushes of all time. So it was perfect.
졸리기 시작하자마자 운전대를 벗어나야 합니다. 라디오가 그랬어. 맞는 말이긴 하지만 조금 융통성 있게 받아들일 필요도 있는 거 아닌가요?
아하, 말하는 사람에 따라서 평범한 말도 이렇게 재치가 있어지는군요.
From what I've heard on the book, you have worrying tastes. Okay, so Heathcliff is in second place as favorite as like my top book crush. Number 1, as I have said on many other streams, is the Count of Monte Cristo. I don't know if that makes it better or worse for you depending on what you know. I like a man who can seek vengeance. You know? Blinks at the screen.
도련님도 나랑 같은 생각인가 보네. 제일 융통성 없는 사람이 그런 말을 하면 웃기다는 거.
I have gotten flustered when playing this game. Just from Heathcliff saying shit. It just like shuts me up immediately.
그렇게 따지면 저기 아직도 자기가 전쟁통 장교인 줄 아는 꼰대.
Yashima pointed to Otis, whose very veins were beginning to stick out on her veteran and placid face. Oh boy. Oh god. This is a prime example of the terror of learned fear. It's happened enough to be familiar, but it's still rather intimidating to hear Virgilia send the bus into a chilling silence with a single gesture or utterance.
뭐지? 잘들 조잘거렸잖아.
Hello, the red rabies.
계속 주둥이들 놀리지 그래.
오히려 당신이
I have
깽판 치려고
Virgilia's
한숨
on
쉰거
my
아니었나?
thumbnail.
계지게 핀 거다. 몸이 찌뿌둥해서 말이야.
뭐?
하는 짓들이 제법 우습군. 종소리만 들으면 침을 흘려대는 개의 꼴이라니. 벌만 있으면 항상 그랬듯 뒷칸 내 사무실로 오도록 면담할 시간을 만들어줄 테니. 파우스터 씨, 나머지 정리를 부탁하지.
네,
Virgilius nonchalantly walked past the sinners and their piercing stares with Charon on his side, and both stood at the back of the bus. PIKO, did anyone tell you about the fraud allegations that preceded Kanto 6? No?
열려라. 들게.
카론, 참깨다.
카론도 알아. 어차피 그런 주문으로 여는 거 아니잖아.
그렇지.
So cute. While they exchanged corny jokes, the door large enough to fill the backside slowly opened.
벌써 몇 달은 됐는데도 저건 볼 때마다 기분이 묘하단 말이야.
밖에서 보던 것보다 안이 더 넓잖아요. 그쵸?
As the back door opened, a splendid, narrow, deep, spacious hallway revealed itself. Ooh. Oh, I think this is my first time seeing this. An endless corridor that looked to go on forever. Far into this hallway, classy poles demarcate the end of the area we're allowed to traverse, standing in front of unending lines of red lights. Though the place seems comfy, something about it makes eerie feelings creep up.
생각해보니 저것도 날개의 특이점인가? 파우스트 씨, 당신은 알지 않아?
물론 알죠. 하지만 대부분 자세히 말할 수 없다는 것도 알지 않나요, 그레고르 씨?
살갑게도 말할 수 있다고 생각하는데.
여긴 복도다.
맞아요. 복도죠.
아, 그래. 길게 쭉 이어져 있고 방들이 다닥다닥 붙어 있으니
Have you seen the
복도겠네.
cockroach on Gregor yet? Yes, I know about Pablo.
뭐라는 건지. 아휴, 그만두자. 나도 피곤하니까. 단테 씨, 빨리 그거나 해줘.
Gregor's words snapped me out of idly staring down to the edge of the passage. Oh, yeah, right.
단테, 항상 하는 일이라 필요성을 느끼지는 못하겠지만 그래도 관리자의 승인은 중요한 절차입니다. 이해해 주세요.
No need to put it like that, Miss Faust. With that answer, I got up from my seat and stood at the front of the bus, looking at the crew. I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners.
감사합니다. 지금부터
But very simply, a
변동
subset
가능성을
of the
가진
Ian fanbase are
최대
driven up for
12시간의
being a
수면비
fraud on
휴식을
account of him
시작합니다.
not really doing anything. He did
좋은
leave the
밤
allegations,
되시게.
but that's a story for another day. Oh boy. Hello, MV. Nice to see you. Welcome to stream. I hope you're doing well. Miku likes Weezer and Notable. If you two need to step away, go ahead and do your thing. Thank you for stopping by. It was nice to have you while you could be here. Yeah, Virgilius is scary. Did you beat Kanto 8 already? No. I haven't even started Kanto 6 yet. Because Kanto 6 is gonna kill me. As soon as Faust finished speaking, the sinners walked along with groans and sighs.
아이고, 어우, 피곤하다.
싱클레어군! 오늘도 체스를 두지 않겠는가?
싫어요. 돈키호테 씨 질 것 같을 때마다 이상 씨한테 훈수해달라고 하잖아요.
Hello, Gecko. Nice to see you. Welcome. I am just reading the little mini episodes.
사실과 다르오 싱클레어군. 그건 내가 악수를 쳐다만 볼 수 없어.
God.
더 나쁘잖아요.
They're cheating against him.
관리자님, 고생하셨습니다. 금일 불침번은
Oh, bonsoir. Oh, Marceau. Thanks for suggesting. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling sleepy today. Then Otis suddenly intervened.
관리자님, 항상 말씀드리는 것이지만 피곤하시다면 불침번으로 언제든 저를.
자자, 부관 언니. 들어가서 자자.
Babushka.com.
관리자님, 근무간 고생하. 자, 가시죠.
Ishmael gave me a small nod and then proceeded to dragging the chaperone Otis through the back door with Rhodia. Then, at last, Faust and I remained.
다행이네요, 단테. 오티스 씨를 밀어넣지 않으면 또 불침번을 양보해달라고 꽤 오랫동안이나 보챘을 테니까요.
Hello, Wee Woo! Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I forget if I said hi to Gecko, but hello, Gecko! Hi, hi, hi! I like the intervalos. And oh my gosh, hello, Ray! Hello, hello! Welcome to the stream. Hi, 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 hi! The Limbus of the company. So true. It does happen a lot. I commented back as I watched the sinners head into the corridor, one after another. After Rhodia has entered and closed the door, Ishmael opens the same to get inside. You said the door leads to a different space each time it opens, right?
네. 수감자들이 적절한 정신 상태에만 있다면 본인이 숙박하고 쓸 수 있는 적절한 공간으로 이어지죠.
Lodging, is it? They look more like jail cells last time I peeked through the window. Still, she must mean it can be used as personal living space. For sleep, showers, self-care, all of that.
그 외에도 궁금한 게 있으신가 보군요.
My clock has no eyes, nose, or mouth, and yet somehow it feels as though Faust reads something out for me. Something out of me. Not that she'll tell me how she manages it. You know, I'm just curious about what's over there. I pointed down to the far end of the corridor with my finger. Right to the horizontal depths of this seemingly endless corridor.
수차례 말씀드렸지만 궁금해하지 않는 편이 좋습니다, 단테.
As expected, Faust chose to walk into the corridor with a faint sigh instead of a real answer. Hello, Echo Shark. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. And yet, just maybe, Faust knew all along. She knows it all, as she likes to say. Maybe she knew that I would learn about what lies beyond the corridor soon enough. So that's the first time I've ever seen the back. Beyond the bus's corridor? Ooh. Get to learn more. It happened exactly a week after that fruitless exchange. I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners.
감사합니다. 지금부터 변동 가능성을 가진 최대 12시간의 수면비 휴식을 시작합니다. 좋은 밤 되시길.
Hey Faust, what's with the Euclidean hallway we have in the back? Don't worry about it. Faust gives the same instructions as always. In response, sinners groan and stretch like usual. Be honest, I really love these side stories. I really do like the supplementary stuff. I like the world building and the more connections that we get like on display here. Good, been playing Undertale for the first time, was gonna save it for streams, but just decided to get into it. That's fair. Undertale is a good game. Can you imagine the butter dwarf possibilities? God. Should it be non-Euclidean? You're right, it would be non-Euclidean. Except this time, one sinner stuck out of that normalcy like a sore thumb. It would be non-Euclidean, you're correct. Why is Heathcliff here? Why? Why is Heathcliff here? Why did he stay behind?
또 뭐죠?
됐어, 이스. 제가 저렇게 심술나 있는 게 뭐 하루 이틀이야? 히스, 방에 들어가기 전에 꼭 화 풀고 들어가.
매번 네 방에서 천둥 치는 소리가 들려서 밤에 잠을 못 잔단 말이야.
The sinner's rooms, their lodging, personal space, and cell reflect their state of mind, or so I've heard. Each room's floors, walls, and overall ambience are shaped after the sinner's personality, and view through the window changes depending on their emotions and mental state. Though all I've seen were distant glimpses through the window, so I don't have all the details. It's the Wuthering Heights reference because it's always rainy. True. The room Heathcliff enters would sometimes, actually, rather frequently, emit withering and stormy sounds. Reference! Never noticed how big his bat is? Like, that's a pretty big bat. Yup. Oh, wow. Do you think he's thinking about the Moors? I always thought that the Moors were like a representation of Catherine and how she didn't want things to have such like normalcy. She wanted her life to be like turbulent almost. I always felt like she was while the manners were representative of the men, Catherine was like the wild Moors. Always caught between those two. Sorry, I'm reminiscing about the book. Why is it rainy in there, bro? Sorry. Sorry, I wasn't expecting him to click his tongue at me. Okay. Usually he'd snap back with a "why should I?" or something like that, but he only clicked his tongue. I suppose he doesn't feel like arguing. Next to that, he strode into the corridor until all the other sinners, save for Faust, went. He stood in the corridor until all the other sinners, save for Faust, went into their rooms, staring down the passage with a frown. Maybe he was relieving the stress this way. And that right there is where the incident began.
뭐라? 야, 지금 보니까 저 멀리에도 문이 잔뜩 있는데.
Oh. Heathcliff pointed in the same exact direction I did a week ago. Those doorways were beyond the no trespassing line, blocking the way.
히스클리프, 필요 이상으로 복도를 걷진 않는 게 좋습니다.
그렇게 말하니까 굉장히 수상한데.
수상할 것은 아무것도 없습니다. 파우스트의 말을 듣는 편이 좋습니다.
뭐, 금은 보아라도 숨겨놨나?
Faust's secretive attitude was enough to rouse his curiosity.
히스클리프, 하지 마세요. 후회할 겁니다.
모르던 사이에 많이 감정적으로 변했네, 똑똑 박사씨. 마치 진짜 뭘 숨겨놨다는 듯이 말이야!
He sprinted into the dark before we could stop him. What's in there? Just as I was about to ask Faust an obvious thing to be concerned over. Hello, your typical gamer. Welcome to the stream. Hi, hi. I like your clippy profile picture. Oh boy. Heathcliff's sharp scream echoed from the unlit area far into the corridor.
단테, 지금부터 제 왼손을 잡고 저를 따라서 달리세요.
What? What? Huh?
제 시간 안에 끌고 나오려면 저 혼자로는 부족해요. 저도 삼켜줄 수 있으니까요.
Before I could process what she meant, Faust ran off into the direction Heathcliff disappeared. Ah, shuckaroonies, wait for me! Not the shuckaroonies! The professor says that all the time. As we crossed the line and proceeded deeper into the corridor, we came across a three-way crossroads. I think I heard screams coming from the middle. However, without a moment's hesitation, Faust started for the left aisle. Faust, I know you're in a hurry, but are you sure this is the right way? I could have sworn I heard his voice coming from the center path.
알아요.
Without elaborating further, Faust continued running. At another fork we encountered, Faust chose the right path. Right afterwards, she entered the fifth door on the left side of that hallway. What is this? Right as I entered, another hall came into view. Its end was like a cliff. To be more precise, I felt some kind of gravitational pull trying to get me to fall to the end of the hallway. Heathcliff! Then I saw him. He crawled his way towards us with all of his might from the middle of the hall. As if he might fall the moment he lets go.
뭐야 이것들은 여기는
Even though I couldn't see much in the dark behind him, I definitely felt some presence in it. Faust, what's over?
단테, 열린 이 문의 손잡이를 꼭 잡으세요. 제 손도 꽉 잡으시고요.
Holding my hand securely, she gradually approaches Heathcliff. This hallway isn't tilted or anything, is it? Why does it feel like we're hanging off a cliff?
그야, 복도니까요. 단테, 손을 놓치면 안 돼요.
Reminding me to hold fast, Faust extended her other arm while holding her Zweihander.
히스클리프, 이걸 잡으세요.
미쳤냐? 그 커다란 칼날을 쥐면 손이 잘려나가잖아.
손이 깊게 베이는 것으로 끝나는 게 나을 텐데요.
Baffled, Heathcliff looked at the sword and then at the darkness behind him.
단테, 당기세요. 힘껏.
Oh. Got it! Oh. Oh, that sounds painful. Right as we pulled Heathcliff up? No, I'm not sure if it's even right to say that we pulled him up, but nevertheless, Faust hoisted his unconscious body by the legs and started rushing, saying that we need to return to the way we came. Following her lead, I supported his arms and trailed behind, keeping his head from dragging along the floor. After burning some time,
더 깊은 곳에서 방향을 잃기 전에 이렇게 돼요. 차라리 다행이라고 할까요? 단테, 시계를 돌려줘야겠습니다.
Heathcliff's gonna be okay, right?
정신적인 피해가 심할 겁니다. 이대로 미쳐버리면 업무에 지장이 크겠네요.
I didn't have a choice.
수고했습니다, 단테. 얼마 없는 휴식 시간이 줄어든 건 안타깝다고 생각하지만
Faust, just what's in there? Where does it lead? Can't you tell me that at this point? I've seen that stuff now. It's only natural that I wanted to know what resides there and what was chasing Heathcliff. Moreover, why did it never show itself to us? And why did it vanish instead of chasing him any further? These questions were driving me crazy, but alas.
처음에 말했듯 파우스트는 말할 수 있는 것이 한정되어 있답니다.
I honestly didn't expect much.
독도 알모사.
Ryoshi muttered with a cigarette in her mouth, walking past us both. She must have left her room while we were out on our rescue mission.
하지만
Faust proceeded as if not a soul had just walked by, as if nothing was just said. Hello, Green Mage Moss. Hello, hello. Welcome to stream. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Huh? Oh, also, hello, Roland. I forgot to say hi to you. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well.
버스 부서에 갑작스런 공석이 생길 뻔한 걸 막아주셨으니 보상은 아니지만 하나 정도는 알려두는 것도 후일을 위해 나쁘지 않겠다고 생각합니다.
Oh, let me hear it. The unexpected boon had me rubbing my hands together. Right, what will she tell me now?
단테, 처음 가는 길을 찾을 때 당신은 어떻게 할 건가요?
I mean, you use a map, obviously.
그렇죠. 그리고 지도가 없더라도 머릿속에 지도와 같은 표상이 생길 테고요. 그렇다면 지도 안에는 확실한 시작점과 도착점이 존재하겠군요. 돌아올 때는 그걸 더듬으며 거슬러 올라오겠죠.
It's so obvious, I don't need to verbally answer. I just nodded along.
대답이 되었겠죠.
Huh?
그러니 북도에서는 특히 문을 열 때는 시작점을 기억하세요.
Flabbergasted by the abrupt end, I blurted.
자, 파우스트는 이제 피곤하답니다. 그럼
She walked through the door before I could say something, leaving me with a riddle. Of course it would go like this. I sighed out of frustration, but not a breath of air is expelled from my pitiful clock. Still left powerless. All I can do is boot up this electronic notebook and piece together what little information I have collected. Alrighty. Yeah, so that was after Kanto 3. And this is going to be after Kanto 4. Moves past the back door. Please censor the R word in the title. Hello, Sneaky 001. No, 0117. No. Fuck you. I like reading. Wonder why we didn't get introduced to the kitchen, bathroom, and living room in the corridor. Part of me wants to believe it's because everybody gets like a private ensuite one. That would be nice. I feel like everybody deserves one. Oh, you done the game, so used to seeing VTubers starting Limbus. I'm at I just finished Kanto 5. I'm just going back and reading supplementary material. Like the mini episodes and stuff, and the Dante notes, because I want to know more about the lore. So I'm getting that reading done before I inevitably lose my shit when it comes to Heathcliff. I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners. Whether we're riding the bus through a forest or navigating the bus boat over a vast lake, our daily routine changes very little.
감사합니다. 지금부터 변동 가능성을 가진 최대 12시간의 수면 및 휴식을 시작합니다. 좋은 밤 되시길.
Gotta head out, need to do some reading for a class. Oh, the irony. Haha. Hell yeah. I hope you have fun reading. I hope it's a good book. Maybe you're like me and you got to read 1984 or Wuthering Heights in class. I didn't get to read The Great Gatsby. I wish I got to read The Great Gatsby. Grinding nearly 24k lunacy in 5 contos? I can never. I have... So I share my account with my manager, and my manager only really likes playing the mirror dungeons, so he plays the mirror dungeons, and then we get to reap the rewards together. While I do story, they do the mirror dungeons. My mirror dungeon goblin, if you will. The usual hubbub, followed by usual leisurely idleness. Bro's account sharing, I can't believe it. I mean, it's better than making them start their own account if all they're gonna do is play the mirror dungeons, so we just share. I guess I'm not the only one starting to enjoy these normal routine days. It wasn't by our choice, though. By now, I thought we'd be sailing vigorously across the waters toward the Lobotomy Corp branch located somewhere within U Corp. But then here we are, unable to leave the coastal side of the Great Lake, dawdling and twiddling our thumbs. Well, it's not like there's been any accident. While Faust didn't elaborate, she explained that we had to wait for now. Favorite bit of world building in this universe is the warp trains. I'm interested in figuring out, like learning what's going on with the warp trains. If we were to hazard a guess, we were waiting here to complete some kind of entry procedure like we did at K-Corp. Either that or we were waiting for someone, probably the before team, to get in touch with us. Which brings us here, surrounded by nothing but endless water. The sinners chattered about inane subjects before complaining about this immense boredom. But deep down, we were all exhausted from the unending onslaught of physically and emotionally draining happenings. Deep down, we all knew these leisurely days would not last. So we each elected to enjoy this brief maritime respite in our own ways. Oh, poor Song, I forgot he gets seasick. Oh, the poor guy.
자네 정말 괜찮은 것이오?
수없이 말했으나 또 한 번 대답하자면 나는 괜찮소.
속에 있는 것을 자꾸만 호수에게 되돌려주는데 그게
God.
어찌 괜찮단 말이오?
Oh, boring song. Limbus is my favorite piece of fiction. For me, I really like Limbus because I really like classic literature and like classic novels. I've only read a few that some of the characters are based off of. But I plan to read the others. I'm still looking for a copy of Kafka's Metamorphosis. Except for Yusong, who had surprisingly low tolerance for seasickness. This voyage was proving to be rather uneventful. Yusong, the day's over. You can go back to your room now.
드디어 벗어날 수 있는 것인가?
Freed from his suffering. Oh, this poor man. Seriously, I told you that you could rest in your room if you wanted. You have a favorite fictional story that's not the Project Men stories? Like, do you mean from a game, or if you mean or like just in general? Like, is there a book that I enjoy?
벗들 또한 고충이 있어. 어찌 나 혼자 그리하겠는가?
No. You're the one with the biggest share of suffering right now. Like games and shows. I really like I like Silent Hill a lot, and I like Resident Evil a lot. Probably one of my favorite horror games. I like Greetings Manager PIKO in chat. Hello, The Unknown. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I really like Silent Hill. I really like Resident Evil. Haunting Ground is one of my favorite horror games. I have pretty varied taste because then I can also throw in, yeah, I'm a Sonic fan. But in terms of stories, I think Silent Hill is probably like way up there. Hello, Win the Blue Archive. Dude, I fucking love Blue Archive. Hell yeah. I just wish people were normal. Heathcliff Body Pillow spotted and so like staying here till the stream ends. Yes. You like my Heathcliff Body Pillow and you like Blue Archive? Yeah, you're staying here. Because a machine that does not fear the night, I hope. Not really, no. PIKO can read? Yes, I can, Mons10. I am not illiterate. I have read books and novels. While I wish that he'd be more reasonable with himself, I could see where he was coming from. I thought better of it than to try and convince him otherwise. I instead chose to help Yusong to his room.
고맙소, 단테. 그럼 조금 있다 보겠네.
Yeah, me? I've read Wuthering Heights. I've read The Odyssey. Have I read any of the others? I've read Dante's Inferno. What else have I read? I haven't read my copy of Paradiso and Purgatorio. It turns around and looks at my bookshelf. Have you read Hellscreen? I have not, but I do know that it's apparently on the Creepypasta wiki, which is really funny. What do I got on my wall? Let's see, I've got Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That's a good one. That's another one of my favorite books. I have a copy of that. What else do I have? I have a giant thick copy of The Count of Monte Cristo. Let's see, Treasure Island, Little Women, Three Musketeers, Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, Of Mice and Men, I Have to Kill a Mockingbird. I have a lot of books. I have a lot of books, chat. Piko's a nerd, affectionate. Yeah. If you guys adore dystopian fictional stories, might recommend an adult story. Oh, I've heard Gachiakata is really good. Yeah, I have a friend who's really into it. Actually, several of my friends are really into it. I haven't gotten the chance to get, to look into it too much, though. Do you plan on playing Library of Ruina after Limbus? I don't know. Because I feel like I'm mostly going to be sticking with Limbus, because I know Vesper either is wanting to or has started playing Library of Ruina. And I think I'm going to be staying on this one a bit to not overload myself. We're achieving literacy with this one. Real. I waved at him and watched until he stumbled into his room and closed the door behind him.
관리자 나리. 그럼 본인도 먼저 휴식을 취하겠네.
Yeah, rest well. Don Quixote walked into the same door that Isong had walked into. I could get a blurry glimpse into her room over her shoulder. I couldn't get a good look at it, but it was certainly not the same as Isong had walked into. I see these doors every day, but I still don't get it. You might see some Professor Lobotomy Core gaming though. True. Should probably be used to this by now, but it's still pretty fascinating how the rooms change based on who opened the doors. I turned, leaving the door shut behind, ready to return to my room. Ooh. There's a door immediately to the right side of that demarcation of the corridor we're not allowed to cross. Within that door is a space somewhat different from the center's rooms. And there were the wooden door to my room and the metal door leading to the mirror dungeons. The doors leading to the excavation dungeons and the recently opened door to the refraction railway also come into view. Oh, Wadano Hana mentioned, fuck yes, I love Funamuse's games. Funamuse. Hell yes, don't get me started. Wadanohara, fucking Mogeko. Wadanohara, Mogeko Castle, Grey Garden, I'm pretty sure is the name of it. Peak. Perfectly understandable. Playing too many games can be overwhelming, especially if they're grindy, complicated sort of games like Limbus and Ruina. Yeah, I kind of just want to take it one at a time. I don't really think there's like a way for me to like finish Limbus and then move on to, you know, Ruina. Mogeko Castle. Haven't heard that name in a good while. Real, honestly. Hold on, I've been added again. Okay. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, but then I forgot. Fuck. Yeah, I've got a couple of games that I do want to play that I haven't gotten the chance to. God, that's a terrible thing to associate Blue Archive with. I wish Blue Archive players were normal people. I wish it so bad. I'm just here for cute girls with big guns. They're just silly. They're just like me for real, for real. But no, people have to be fucking weird. Let me see. What are some games that I really want to play that I have on hand? I want to play more Sonic games, honestly. Maybe go back and play more Lethal Company with my friends. Kind of want to play not library. I kind of want to play Melty Blood more. Type Lumina. Night Runners is coming out next year, so I want to do that. I have every Prince of Persia game. I really want to play Slitterhead. Play more Wobbly Life. Maybe play more Katamari. I think people being weird about things is just a fact of life we have to deal with. Yeah. It's just unfortunate and you just try your best to ignore it. I just hope whoever those fucking freak people aren't like that in real life. In which case, they should explode. Maybe I should play more scary games at some point. So chat can hear me scream and get scared. Maybe I should play one of the Fate Extella games. That might be fun. No new doors yet. For no reason in particular, I creak those doors open and take a quick peek inside to see if anything had changed. Well, I've never actually managed to catch any changes myself, but who knows? Maybe I'll notice something worth keeping to myself. Which I should probably report to Faust. Something must have caught wind of my rather mischievous thought. An ear-splitting siren blares all the way from the other end of the bus.
아이씨, 또 뭐야?
아이, 이거 그때 그거지.
Oh.
고지. 볼륨 좀 내리라고.
I spun around to face the other side of the corridor. The sinners, alarmed by the noise, were one by one peeking out of their rooms. They were used to this siren by now, but that didn't change the unpleasant fact that their sweet private hours were disturbed.
단테, 마침 잘 되었네요. 함께 확인하러 가시죠.
Okay. I accompanied Faust to the helm. She fiddled with a few buttons and shut off the alarm. Incomprehensible, complicated-looking letters began to fill the round screen. Is that a new room?
아무리 파우스트더라도 해독할 수 있는 시간 정도는 다소 필요.
Right. Siren always comes without warning. And with it appeared the mirror dungeons, the excavation dungeons, and the refraction railways. I don't know if it's relevant, but I didn't see anything that would indicate activity when I checked the railway door earlier.
그쪽은 아닐 확률이 제일 높죠. 아직 2호선으로 가는 문의 불도 꺼지지 않았는데 그렇게 빠른 시기에 올 거라고는 생각하기 어렵네요.
I guess you're right. First railway really took me by surprise when it appeared. A new door had appeared before us, its edges shimmering with a blue glow, and when we entered it, a mysterious vehicle was just sitting there, waiting for us. Its appearance somewhat resembled that of Mephistopheles, but it was also patently clear that I'd never seen anything like it before. An odd feeling.
철도를 처음 마주했을 때의 기억이 강렬한가 보군요, 단테. 하긴 파우스트가 내부를 확인하려고 진입했을 때 격렬한 반응을 보이셨기도 하고요.
Come on, I wasn't the only one that freaked out. Everyone did. How did that thing left the station before the rest of us got on? Was what I wanted to say if Faust hadn't already turned around from the screen, to which her eyes had been metaphorically glued to for a while, and walked away. This wasn't it then?
네. 이번 변동성은 저희가 사용할 법한 게 아니네요.
Right. I thought it was an awkward time for a new door to appear. Too soon, too soon.
던전과 철도가 처음 나타난 시기도 묘한 시점이었습니다, 단테. 언제 새로운 요소가 관찰될지 모르니 섣부른 고정관념은 피하는 걸 추천드립니다. 그리고 메피스토펠레스의 엔진이 변동성을 감지해서 울리는 알람은 복도 어딘가에 새롭게 드나들 문이 생겼다는 의미이기도 합니다. 들어섰다가는 정말 되돌릴 수도 없는 공간이 열릴 수도 있으니 확실하게 파악해둬야겠죠.
Even Heathcliff won't do anything like that again. Probably.
섣부른 고정관념은 아무튼 당장에는 큰 문제가 없으니 남은 휴게 시간을 즐기는 편이 합당하다는 생각이 드네요. 먼저 돌아가겠습니다. 편하게 쉬세요, 단테.
With those as her parting words, Faust disappeared into her room in her usual manner. Left alone again on this boat. I look at the numerous letters displayed on the screen. Numbers, unintelligible letters, drawings and symbols depicting something. I had to shake my clock head after staring at that dizzying sight for a while. I wonder if this is how Yisong felt earlier. Starting to feel nauseous. I was barely able to hold back the vertigo from setting in. Time to saunter back to my room. Let's turn in early tonight. It's okay, this isn't the actual thing, chat. That was just the short story. And don't worry, my sinners are very much leveled. And then the first Walpurgis night. Ooh. I mean, it doesn't seem like these mini episodes have any fights to them, and if they do, I'll be fine. Another day, another prolonged and dreary period of waiting, and some more waiting for something to happen. Of course, our bus boat was still floating on the coastal Great Link. Voices of discontent among the sinners started small, but they've been growing increasingly incessant as of late. All of a sudden, an ear-splitting siren echoes through the cabins. It's that alarm again, warning us of a volatility in Mephistopheles, but it was much louder, much more painful than the ones we've heard before. And this time, it wasn't the only thing that assaulted our senses.
뭐야? 지금껏 이런 색으로 번쩍거린 일은 없었잖아.
또 뭐야? 이 망할 고물 버스 뭐 잘못 집어먹은 거 아니야?
드디어 길고 긴 기다림이 끝나고 모험의 시작으로 들어서는가?
이게 저희가 기다리던 건가요?
아니,
Virgilius frowned as though he sensed something was off. He turned to Faust. It was one of those rare occasions when I could sense the slightest hint of confusion from him.
비상. 내 피가 터질 것처럼 울고 있어. 내 피 아파?
파우스터 씨. 이런 알림 형식은 사전에 전달받지 못했는데.
우선 잘못된 사실부터 정정하겠습니다. 메피스토펠레스는 고물버스가 아닙니다. 그리고 무언가를 먹는 행위도 하지 않습니다. 연료 보급을 위해 엔진에 있는 엔케팔린 보급 장치를 간혹 사용하긴 하지만 문제되지 않을 뿐더러 잘못되어도 전부 분해 후에 수리가 가능한.
말이 그렇다는 거지. 그래서 대체 무슨 일인데 이게? 터지기 직전 같잖아.
메피스토펠레스를 고물버스라 칭하는 것은 파우스트의 심혈을 기울인 설계와
히스클리프 씨, 아까 하신 말씀 취소 안 하면
Oh boy.
계속 저러실 것 같은데요.
Heathcliff, you've got to take it back.
히스, 빨리 취소해. 이렇게 설명도 못 듣고 있다가 진짜 이거 터져버리면 어떡하라고.
아까 말한 거 취소다.
아까라는 표현은 매우 범위가 넓군요. 파우스트는 그것이 구체적으로 어떤 발언을 취소하려는 뜻인지 알 수 없습니다. 대신 파우스트는 구체적으로 메피스토펠레스의 대단함을 설명할 수
Oh my
있습니다.
god.
가령 이 나사는
God.
이 버스 고물이라고 말한 거 뭐 잘못 먹었냐는 거 취소한다고 미안하다고.
God. Cabin briefly echoes with his cries, then a brief silence. I think I saw Faust flush the briefest grin of satisfaction.
좋습니다.
전극은 끝났나? 별로 우습지도 않으니 인내심을 그만 시험해줬으면 좋겠어.
Yeah, it's a bit different from the usual alarms. Don't think this one's for a new door.
간단합니다. 그 밤이 찾아온 거죠.
하여튼
What do you mean?
답하모픈.
답답하게 하면 뭐가
발프르기스의 밤이 찾아온 것 같습니다.
지금은 밤이 아니다만 적어도 이 연안에서는
당장 눈에 보이는 태양을 확인할 수 없는 현상인 밤에 대한 이야기가 아닙니다.
그렇다면 이곳은 현상에 지어진 이름이라는 말로 들리는구려.
These songs seem to be doing a little better now that the waves had died down somewhat.
네, 메피스토펠레스 엔진은 여러 기능을 탑재하고 있지만 그 중에서도 여러분에게 와닿는 것은 아마 인격과 에고의 추출일 것입니다. 하지만 추출이 가능한 범위는 다소 한정되어 있는 편입니다. 점차 늘어가고는 있지만.
그것도 황금가지와 관련이 있나? 우리의 여정이 진행되는 것에 맞추어 새로운 것이 끄집어 올려지는 것으로 보였는데.
아주 틀린 답은 아니겠군요. 관리자님과 우리 수감자들이 경험하는 것에 따라서 추출 범위가 점차 넓어져 가니까요. 보통 그런 추출은 대가를 치르고 추출해야만 하지만 경험하셨던 것처럼 갑자기 튀어나오는 인격패들이 존재합니다. 기억하시겠죠, 단테?
Yeah. Some of them just randomly popped out of the engine.
잠깐. 못 따라가겠어서. 인격패는 또 뭐냐?
아, 모르셨나요? 히스클리프 씨는 항상 관심 있는 것에만 관심을 가지신단 말이죠. 조금 부럽기도 하네요.
God.
대가리 깨지고 싶냐?
자, 그만 싸우자고. 저 길잡이 양반도 시퍼렇게 쳐다보고 있는데.
God.
아무튼 그 뭐냐, 그거야 그거. 아이 관리자 양반이 엔진에서 종종 뭘 끄집어내서 들고 오잖아.
Gregor, you're not.
다른 세계라고 했던가? 거울 세계. 그건가? 아무튼 그쪽 세계에 우리가 어떤 모습인지 그려져 있는 물건 말하는
Old
거야.
man
자꾸
explaining.
길쭉한.
Yeah, it's Grandpa's
네모난
story
그거.
time.
맞아요. 마치 마작패 같죠?
They look like mahjong tiles. Aw, that's cute.
나는 웨이퍼 과자 같다고 생각했는데.
So they're like small.
인격이 담겨 있는 물건이 마치 패와 같으니 어느샌가 그걸 인격패라고 부르게 되었던 것 같소.
그러니까 우리가 그 네모난 장난감 같은 걸로 변신한다고? 난 그런 거 쓴 적 없는데.
That's because I'm the one using them.
관리자님의 단말기에는 가지고 있는 인격패와 에고를 직접 장착할 수 있는 홈들이 마련되어 있습니다. 저희가 각각 전투에 임할 때 해당 내용이 반영되죠.
자꾸 싸우기 전에 뭘 만지작거리고 있나 했더니 그걸
I could tell from his flabbergasted expression that none of it had ever even occurred to Heathcliff. On the other hand, Don Quixote wore a somewhat forlorn expression. What's wrong, Don Quixote?
아, 본인은 그저 이런 상황에서 이스마엘 군이었다면 아직도 그걸 몰랐냐? 라느니 한심하다. 라느니 하고 있을 텐데 막상 보이지도 들리지도 않으니 마음이
She
섭섭하네.
misses Ishmael being a bitch. Damn. Dude, do you think they kiss? I think they kiss.
아, 그렇네. 그게 부족했네.
이 새끼들이.
그만. 설명이 밀려 있습니다, 파우스트 씨. 그쯤 하고 이 초록색 불빛에 대해 마저 설명하는 게.
관리자님이 광기라는 대가를 치르지 않고도 얻었던 그 인격 패들로 미루어 보아 메피스토펠레스의 추출 기능은 불확실성에 따른 예측 불가적 특징을 지닌다고 설명할 수 있을 것입니다.
뭐라는 거야?
그대가 설계한 것에 불확실성이 개입한다는 것은
맞습니다. 이 엔진은 엔케팔린을 연료로 나아가지만 추출과 재구축 기능에 있어서는 혼돈, 쉽게 말해 일종의 가능성을 연료로 하고 있죠. 어딘가에 있을 여러 거울 세계의 줄기들 중에서 관측이 확실해진 것을 찾을 때마다 추출의 범위가 늘어나는데 지금은 그 가능성들의 경계가 완전히 허물어진 것이죠.
Oh. Hello, Aiden Brendel. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. And yes, I am having a wonderful stream. Thank you for asking. Well, thank you for mentioning it. It's cool how the engine is just some kind of cat, chaotic and unpredictable. Yeah, that was top. Yeah, makes sense. This is pre-Kanto 5. Yerp.
현재를 기점으로 과거, 미래 3년의 오차 안에 있던 추출의 범위가 발프루기스의 밤이 찾아올 때는 10년, 어쩌면 그 이상의 범위로 늘어나게 되는 겁니다.
그렇다면 과거 엄청난 이름을 날렸던 해결사 인격들!
Why is she drooling all over the place?
이론상으로는요. 하지만 발프루기스의 밤은 그때만의 독립성을 가지기 때문에 모든 가능성을 무수하게 추출할 수는 없을 겁니다.
그렇다면 과거 최강 전설의 해결사 붉은 안개도
가능성은 매우 낮지만
God.
부정까지 하지는 않겠습니다.
They used to be blue. Is that the red mist? God. Hello, Atronalago. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I've got to get used to saying your name. Welcome to stream. I hope you're doing well.
범인은 이 세계가 있기 위해 필연적으로 얽혀있던 세계. 예를 들면 백야, 흑주가 있기 전에 로보토미 코퍼레이션 본사 때의 시점이 대표적이겠군요.
There it is again. There's the white nights and dark days. I don't know what that is. I don't know anything about the red mist, and I don't know anything about the white nights and dark days. But they both keep being mentioned.
어떤 의미에서는 전곡을 찌르는 질문이었네요. 돈키호테.
I didn't know who this red mist was, nor did I know what the white nights and dark days was. Dude, Dante just like me for real, for real. But I could hazard a guess that they must have been pretty significant, considering that Virgilius' face grew visibly tense as soon as they were mentioned. The sinners were unsettled too.
정리하자면 이번
Major
알림은
lore of the end of
어떠한
Bomb.
긴급적인 상황은 아니라는 것이 결론이겠군.
그렇습니다. 가끔 찾아오는 축제 정도로 말할 수 있겠네요. 아직까지는요.
축제, 신나는 일, 카론도 신나.
Yeah.
전부 이해가 된 건 아니지만 우리가 기다리던 신호는 아니군요.
맞아. 대기는 그대로다.
Damn. The sinners sighed and groaned with disappointment as the newfound anticipation fizzled. Well, something did happen, but it wasn't something that would get us moving. Can see what a disappointment this might be to them.
그럼 저 시끄러운 녹색불은 언제 꺼지는 거지?
엔진에서 추출을 진행하기만 하면 자동으로 꺼질 겁니다. 안심하세요.
자, 이제 다들 적당히 해산해. 관리자, 당신은 빨리 추출을 진행해서 저 알람 좀 끄도.
좋말. 새 것이 나와도 기껏 뒷문 탐방이나 하고 다니겠지.
그래도 언제 이렇게 유유자적 있어 보겠나요? 기다리는 자에게 복이 있다 하였소.
Every sinner says their piece before returning to their seats. Some of them walk out of the cabin to gaze at the lake. It's something they must be growing a tad tired of doing at this point. Maybe they're just going out for a long sigh. And Otis walked up to me.
관리자님, 신경 쓰이지 않으십니까?
Huh?
저 괴짜 과학자가 아직까지는이라고 말했습니다. 뭔가 뒤가 더 있는 거죠. 제가 더 파볼 수도 있습니다.
Otis was right. While Faust did tell us to consider this nothing more than a festival that arrives once in a while, she definitely knew more than she was letting on. But if Faust speaks of something in her characteristically cryptic manner, it means that she'll never tell us until she wants to. Well, it does bother me a little, but right now we don't have a lot of options. Let's just put a pin in it for now. Otis nodded affirmatively, bowed, and returned to her seat. Well, let's get extracting like Faust said. Dude, yes. Speaking of extract. Oh, look! Aw, it's back here. How nice. Do welcome orientation. How is it back? I guess it's just back for newer people. I guess they're doing. Oh my oh my shoulder finally popped. It's been hurting me all day. Thank God. I guess it's back for like new people. Also, I should be able to. Yeah, give me him.
홍원의 가장 높은 곳에선 대건원이 이렇게 보이는군요.
God, he's so hot.
이제 거칠에는 그만두도록 하지.
It's very attractive with blood all over him. Sorry. I'm actually not sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not sorry. It disappears after you use your 20 pulls. I don't know why it's there. Oh, and it's gone now. Oh, I love when that happens. If evil, why hot? Being evil just makes them hotter. Duh. Well, if I have him... My dear manager, my professor, if you are in chat, do you think it's okay to do some rolls? It was never there to begin with. What do you mean, real? New creepypasta fake beginner banner that uses your soul as gacha currency? Dude. Yes. Oh wait, I just realized I forgot to...
이아범의 나를
Okay, they already got redeemed last time. They shows are good and aren't really spoilers. Yeah, see the thing is that I wanted him, but I don't really have any Heishos. Yeah, I'm not gonna be reading the Uptie stories, don't worry. I know. What's your event currency look like? Let's see how my Mirror Dungeon Goblin's been doing. Looks like they've already all been bought up. Worked hard? You always working hard. Should I do some rolls? I'm thinking of rolling for the Heishos.
The goblin arrived.
The goblin is here. Alright.
Hello.
You want to roll for some Heishos?
Yeah, I guess we can do some rolls.
Alright, let me share so you can see the rolls. Alright.
Yeah, we have done 50. For the fans, the only thing that have come out of these 50 so far was Butler Faust and Daiichi Hongul.
Oh yeah, the
so,
Daiichi Hongul and the...
Yeah, we got those two within the first 20 pulls, and then the next 30 that I did didn't yield anything. So...
Hello, Iron Bunky. Welcome to the stream. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see if I can use a magic spell. What Hongul? Oh, we call Honglu Hongul for funsies.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Dichi Hongul.
Yeah, the Dichi.
The Dichi, the one with the keyblade. All right, time for you to me to use a magic spell on the algorithm.
Oh boy.
Gambling, gotcha pulls, whaling, free to play, not free to play,
Premium currency.
premium currency, gambling, 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 spending money on video games,
Ballin'.
playing gotcha, opening loot crates.
You're having fun with this, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just saying silly shit. Alright, maybe that worked. Maybe that magic spell will bring us more people who want to see gambling. Alright. I'm gonna give us anything. Casey cares Franstici. Yeah. Alright. That's a first.
Let's see, maybe a Heisho now points my
Give
fingers
us a
together.
Heisho. Meow. This gecko abysmal dog shit frowny face.
Yeah.
Let's go again.
Say maybe one more.
I think this is
and then...
the last one.
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay. Ooh.
What do we got? Please be something new.
Let's see.
Oh, it's new.
Something new.
Faust?
충분합니다.
Oh, Malphus.
Yo! We got the OP one!
Hell yeah.
Yeah, baby! Malphus! Moused.
Moused.
Hell yeah. That's exactly what we wanted.
Kinda.
I mean, she's technically the most OP of all the Heisho ones, so...
The only reason I say kinda is because if you go into your inventory, I already had enough shards to get you Malphus, so... You got that one when you were rolling on Hongul's, the Lord Hongul banner.
That's right, I forgot about that.
Speaking of which, if you are done with rolls here, you could start cracking open all of the shards that you have, or at least dispensing those if you want. Because I have been in a busy goblin.
Bro's been a hard worker.
I've already opened up a good bit of crates. Yeah, so as you can see, you already have enough for Faust.
I already went ahead and grabbed
Lord Hongul.
Yeah.
Okay. You have enough for if that's the case,
Faust,
then
Heathcliff, Rhodia.
And yeah.
Yeah, I could get
Rhodia would be not last season. Rhodia should be this season as well.
I haven't looked through these in a hot minute. Let me do that for funsies.
Okay. Yeah, now you can just get a Faust of your choice.
It's been a hot minute since I've looked through these.
Jesus, Gregor.
Jesus, Gregor. But I won't.
I don't think you even have enough Gregor things to grab him.
I know. He's only a 2-star, but I want him. I want him to just appear once. Please.
You and your old man.
He is the cutest Gregor. He's old and he's drunk. It's like drooling all over himself.
God. That's originally what I got your Heathcliff shards for.
Oh, you wanted to grab me Wild Hunt?
Yeah, because I mean, you love your Heathcliff.
I do.
There's multi-crack Faust.
Just don't want people yelling at me.
Yell back at them. They can't say anything to you. But yeah, the one thing was basically your option is her in like the middle top area.
Well,
that would be
also be a good one to grab. Yes, but also I've mostly just been using full stop Heathcliff.
Multi-crack Faust, I think, is what they were referring to.
Oh, you mean Faust? Okay.
Yeah.
Because
she was.
There? Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm blind.
Yeah, she's the 3-star one.
I mean, we have the shards. Might as well. Suggest getting Wild Hunt after you finish Kanto 6. Yeah. I'm thinking either after I finish or like maybe it'd be funny to have it for the boss fight, like I did with Enclair.
It could be silly.
이 계획에는 다수의 결함이 존재합니다만
We crack in Faust with this one.
이 허점
Hell yeah.
완전 무결하게 만들어드리죠.
Hell yeah. Goodbye, MB. Thanks for coming by. It's good to see you. She's so hot. Thank you, Aya, in chat.
She's still there.
She's still there. This one's cool as fuck. Dimension Shredder ones are always so fucking cool looking.
And then in this one, the
You wanna
top
get
middle
radio?
would be yeah. So that way you have another Heisha. Since we're most likely not rolling any more on
I don't
the
really
Heisho
have
banner.
any like crazy rodeos, I would say, except for maybe the princess one. I don't know.
Yeah, the princess I think is like your best of Rhodia.
Yeah, I kind of don't really have any crazy rodeos.
But yeah, now you have Hong Lord and what is that? Like 3.
Okay, wait, no, that's
Four
right.
Heisha?
I did get Night
Oh,
of Despair
that's right.
rodeo. This has been my
Yeah.
best rodeo.
She
Her
probably will
eyes
continue to be the best Rhodia, but
Her eyes
for
change
certain
when
things.
she blinks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pretty.
Yeah. But at least now I have a few good rodeos.
Mhm.
I still have the least amount when it comes to Gregors. Nope, same as Ishmael. Nope, no, it's not.
One more issue.
I need more Heathcliffs. Same amount of Heathcliffs and issues. But I have the least amount of Gregors. This saddens me. My best Gregor. Actually,
There
this
he
one might be
is.
the most attractive Gregor.
God.
Uh,
Oh yeah,
it's the
we got
revenge-
Bum Yi saying
Bum song.
Bum song.
Yeah. God. What is it? We got him on like a guaranteed extraction ticket too, didn't we?
No. You got him while roll. Actually, he might have been.
That's funny.
Just trying to remember because I think. Yeah, because I think you got a guaranteed one and he came out of it. I know you opened up another guaranteed and you got like double 3-star Merceaus.
Yeah. I quite enjoy this Merceau.
There he is, the funny man.
There he is.
Hong Lord.
Hong Lord. Yeah, we got Dichi.
Yep, there he is.
Oh, they look so cute in the back. And
Yeah,
I think this Sparrow
now-
is the closest to negative mode. Both have kind of like good independent IDs. She has to sync in conditionals. Okay. Love Thumb So he broke the drought of Mer having like no good IDs since Blade Lineage. Damn. God, I remember back whenever I was struggling and then Mystic was like, use my Rose Spanner, Mer, so he can get you through. I got a thumb so on I got
That was on
him-
your season 6
yeah,
guaranteed
my
ticket.
season 6 guarantee ticket. I got him.
Yeah, you got Thumb So and W So at the same time.
I did. And I also what was it? Shout out to me getting fuck no. I think I got Thumb Clear on my first pull on one of them, and I also got this one I think on my first or second pull.
Yeah, you got him, the middle,
Every time I
like
want
the
Sinclair, he comes crawling to me. This is wonderful.
you got the middle Sinclair on your first 10 pull. You got Thumb Sinclair after like 30 or 50.
Yeah. Go on. Fail the check. See what happens. I was showing that to Tofu, and she was like, no, why does he do that? Middle Sinclair, I would ask him to punch me. I get it. I get it. Here we have the most dominant Sinclair and the most submissive Sinclair in the same room. I'd like to have more issues, but I don't know which issues I would like. I just would like to have them. Because so
Yeah,
far
I mean-
my favorite is really Kurokumo Ishi.
I know, like, standalone good-wise, you could always get Captain. If you want to go more in on Hong Lord and the other Heisho, you could get Ni Hao Hong Lu. It is me, your Irish-American sister.
God. Is Waishi? Chat, I hope you know that I'm not the one that builds teams, really. I just grab the motherfuckers that hit the hardest and go, yeah, that works. So, like, I'll be having Enclair on here, and then I'll be having both full stop office ones.
You can't lose if you roll too high, bro.
Exactly.
Simple.
Of course, we have Magical Girl. I cannot wait until I get my commission back of this. Chat, I commissioned a popular Limbus artist to draw 2 PIKO pieces, one of PIKO in the Dante fit, like the one that I wear for stream and the one that's on my thumbnail, and another one PIKO but in the Queen of Hatred outfit, because I thought it'd be fun. Very excited for when that happens. I have not even looked at this one at all. Oh wow, Chromatic Aberration, my beloved. Holy shit.
I have done nothing but use T-Corp Dawn for the last 30 to 40 mirror dungeons.
God, is she that good?
No. It's just... Well, she is decent with her third skill, because the whole shtick of these guys from T-Corp is a status called Time Moratorium, and you can think of it like you put a debuff on somebody, they take 0 damage, but all of that damage is being stored up in Time Moratorium, and I think it might get amplified a little too, and if you just pump in damage and wait a few turns, it'll trigger automatically, or you can keep slamming Time Moratorium into them and trigger it yourself and make them explode.
That's awesome.
But the main reason why I've been using her is time killing time. You get
right.
bonus.
That one, I imagine.
Yeah. Her and a few other ones. You've got a Rhodia. No, you got an Otis. I bought the event Otis. And then I think... I forget who the other one we have is. Be cracking multi-crack is all I'm saying.
We cracking vows for this one. I really like the multi-crack Heathcliff, honestly. It's definitely not because the uptie is POV, he's killing you.
Sure, buddy.
Of course, I would never only like I would never like something for such a salacious reason. With the 4 arms? Yeah. Shut up! Oh, I don't have him. But, like, I'm glad I have this one, because this is probably my favorite E song.
Which E song were you saying that you don't have?
I was thinking about the W Corp one, because I quite like his uptie art.
Ah, yeah, we got his Dimension Shredder, but not his
He's very
W
cool
Corp.
looking. PIKO is pure, he would never hold any impure thoughts. Exactly. I would never. You looky. Up. Oh, I kind of want this Hongul, honestly. At some point. I find him very cute. I really fuck with him looking like a whole Xbox.
It is kind of hard.
Kinda hard as fuck, I won't lie. One day we're gonna get this one, just for the sake of having him. One day.
Bomb ass.
Bomb ass. him too, one day. We'll probably get him randomly because he's a 2-star, but I want him one day.
Him.
Oh, is he not? Oh, is he? He's probably under standard fare. I'm stupid. Tell me
There
this
he
doesn't
is.
look cool as fuck, dude. This is hard. This is one of my favorite, like, song art. I despaired for the longest time that my only 000 Heath ID was Sunshower and you want him? Yeah, I want Heathcliff.
Bro loves their Heathies.
Mm-hmm. This one's also pretty cool looking, but I don't know if I would say it's one of my favorites. This one, though, was a very, very attractive
Got that shit on, though.
He's got that shit on.
Sopping wet cat Heathcliff.
Sopping wet Heathcliff, so true. I need to, like, bring him in and feed him, like, a warm cooked meal. This Dawn is fun. I like her. Maybe someday.
Ni hao, fine shit.
Ni hao, fun shit. But this Dawn is also very cute.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing.
I'm not saying nothing, bro.
I would like this Hoggle someday, simply because he looks so mad and in pain all the time, and I could fix that.
Uh-huh.
I could fix that.
You could.
Yeah, some like pain meds and some relaxing form of therapy that I won't mention. I'm still surprised. So many people have talked about Rabbit Heathcliff, but I've never once run into him.
I mean, it's probably just due to the fact that he's a rabbit, and people do love their lobotomy corp.
We do love bunnies.
I know he's an okay unit, but I think at this point, if you wanted a ammo-based Heathcliff, you already have full stop.
Yeah, I have full stop, so this one's very cute. He deserves a little kiss on the forehead. Rycliffe has had his time in the sun, but he's been thoroughly outscaled. That's fair.
Power creep comes for us all.
I feel like he just. Don't worry, Honglu, I got your Benadryl. Benadryl ain't gonna do shit. We gotta give this bitch something more powerful. I'm talking Percocet. That's what he needs. Gotta get something more fucking powerful. He also had the Ganchan voice line. Oh, this Heathcliff does? Oh.
Bro's grazing the grass.
Bro's grazing the grass. I don't know how they managed to make him look so fucking sweaty in this. Like, his hair looks like he hasn't had a bath in 3 days.
Probably wearing all that damn rabbit helmet.
True. They are not letting the rabbit shower. How could they do that? Deviant Sinclair is getting thrown in the trash because of Rooster Claire. Damn.
Caught Claire.
Caught Claire.
Caught Claire.
That's why I was upset about full stop Heathcliff in the first place. Heath already had an ammo ID. I can never be mad at having more Heathcliff.
We haven't had a new Heathcliff in 6 months.
Oh.
So maybe eventually. I would bring up Ryoshu, but she got one within like the last 4 months, so...
You think Rabbit Heathcliff isn't even Heathcliff? What do you mean by that? Ni hao, fine shit. Oh my god, her waist is snatched.
Dude, she gotta be that family high-art candidate.
But can't be mad because that Atelier logic bullet, real shit, honestly. Okay, show Dragon Heathcliff and unironically makes sense. I'm kind of hoping for that too. I want that.
I mean, if they keep up with their trend of releasing Hey Show, which we already know at least everybody's gonna get one, you know, I feel like we're gonna probably see a dragon.
This is one of my favorite Heathcliffs.
There he is.
I like how I never realized just how like strikingly purple that is. I love that. Rabbit Heath is an Arcourt, meaning he probably went through Arcourt training, so maybe Rabbit Heathcliff isn't even the original Heathcliff. Oh, so you mean his story's probably different. I mean, it's the Heathcliff purple! Real.
Bro perp.
Never realized the character that Full Stop Heath is based off of is a woman. Yes, I at least know that because I've seen so much art of Full Stop Heathcliff wearing a mini skirt. Ironically, probably one of the most attractive Heathcliffs to me for some reason, and I still don't know why. With 7.
Probably just because he's prim and proper,
and then
bro.
boobs.
Boobs.
Boobs. His Heathies are out. Yeah, those are boobs.
That's boobs.
Do you think
yeah.
he has to wear a bra?
I hope so. The harlot.
The fucking slut!
Put those away!
We gotta get you to Kanto
care
6 as soon as
Backstreet.
possible. I don't care if it's the Backstreets! You are not going out looking like that! Speaking of which, does he? His voice line changed. His
If you hold down on the middle area, you can play his intro cutscene again. Try it.
That's fun. I didn't know it could do that.
Fish.
Fish. Awesome.
And then there he
In
is,
the
back
theater,
to
you can
murdering
check
and
all
naked.
of his lines. I tried to do that, but it wouldn't let me for some reason.
Identity archive. Go to your boy. Trying to remember how it is.
Cause I've already cleared it. Oh, I didn't know you could click that.
That's it. I knew I've done it before, and I was trying to remember how I did it, but yeah, it's up there.
Okay, cause it's his afternoon greeting where he's like, "Oh, you're looking at my chest? Fuck off." Yeah. Have you completed 5.5 yet? No, I have not.
잠깐. 너 설마 내 문신 보고 있었냐? 아, 짜식.
Like that. No, fuck off, kindly.
조금만 봐라. 그다음에 얌전히 꺼지고.
Bro, if you leave him out in the open like that, of course somebody's gonna.
Of course, somebody's gonna look at them, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh, you're in for a ride? Oh boy. I love the way my thingy looks a lot.
I put the magical girl there on the side.
I'm so happy about that. I like that a lot. I like my thing here, and then it's got my favorite color over here, and then I really like how it's pink over here, and there's so much yellow on it too. It's so me-colored. What intervalo are you on right now?
We're on the Christmas one.
Yeah, the next one will be Christmas.
You want to start up any Christmas today?
I don't think so, but I might read this thing because it's the mini one. And then the next.
I was gonna say you've only been going for 2 hours if you want to keep pushing it.
Yeah. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was waiting.
Damn.
I had a hiccup.
I will say if you wait till Thursday's stream to start up on stuff, the time killing time event's going to end, but the next event for the Hay Show and Kanto 8 Intervallo is gonna start up. So you could start getting some event currency from that once you begin the Christmas stuff.
Okay.
Since I kind of already bought out the entire shop here, the only thing left is identity tickets, but you're not hurting on those.
So I saw. You've been working hard.
I would get you Herbert, but you don't have any care for Herbert.
Is that Herbert?
That's Herbert.
Herbert.
The only funny thing I can say about Herbert is his dialogue whenever he is like your announcer. Some lines it'll straight up yap so goddamn much it starts leaving the dialogue box and just like going onto the battle screen.
That's awesome.
Aside from that, it's Herbert.
If you would like him, you are more than welcome to get that. Like for your use in like the mirror dungeons and stuff to keep you entertained, but
I don't care, it's Herbert, dude.
Okay. So I was gonna say for me, I always keep it on Virgilius and Dante sometimes.
Oh yeah, we have Tippereth now.
Yeah, we do have Tippereth. But we also have
Yeah,
Pod.
When the hell did we pull Zelu? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. That might have been during... No, that wasn't during Walpurgis.
I am not looking in this general area. I'm not allowed to look over there.
Oh yeah, Hod Pill. Yeah, we got Hod.
We got Hod.
Hod moment.
I wanted Queen of Hatred as the announcer, but I couldn't get that one, unfortunately.
If it helps.
Pass? Oh.
Okay. I didn't realize they were in there as well, with Hongul in there. I will say, if you ever want Queen of Hatred, you could really big ball it, and like the next Walpurgis night, you could do another 200 pulls and force the ideality thing to grab you Queen of Hatred.
True.
Because she's also in that list of things.
Yeah. I like her, but I don't know if I really like need her or anything.
Herbert
mention.
Fair enough.
I mostly
I'm
just keep it to
telling you.
Virgilius because I like Virgilius talking to me when I play.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll read this thing and then we'll do some more, maybe a few more silly things, and then we'll be ending it, so.
Okay. I'm gonna go get started on my dinner, so I'm gonna leave for right this moment.
Okay.
Goodbye, gang. Have fun, chat.
Bye-bye. God. Oh, this is Dante's office. Ooh. Dante's room. Wait, this is so nice. Oh. It's been a long while since I was able to relax like this, all alone in my room with not a concern on my mind. Maybe it's because a heavy burden had been lifted from my heart. And I told the sinners that we should take the day off, or so in our respective rooms. After what happened, he deserved a good rest. A big part of that decision was also to relieve Isong of his seasickness, at least for a day. I don't think the sinner's rooms sway with the waves. We're still a ways away from getting out of the Great Lake, and I thought it would be a good idea to have a day like this where we could just sit and relax. Of course, this wasn't like a real vacation or anything. If anything were to happen, this little time off would be over just like that. Like that eardrum-tearing siren of Mephistopheles that always finds the worst times to go off, for example. Oh. Yeah. I had a feeling that something like this was going to happen. I'm not even upset at this point.
이번에는 진짜 쓸모 있는 알람이어야 할 거다.
어차피 방 안에서 할 것도 없지 않았는가? 히스클리프 군도 틀어박혀 있기만 해선 재미없을 터.
나도 사색이란 걸 즐기는 사람이라고.
Could be contemplative man from time to time.
그랬는가?
For truth? God.
시계 대가리. 당분간 누구 살릴 일도 없는데 오늘 하루만 1인분 돌려라.
God.
괜찮지?
Aren't you going to ask Virgilius for permission too?
열받네.
I think I'm starting to get a handle on how to manage Heathcliff.
잘 되었군요, 히스클리프. 이번에는 쓸모가 있는 알람이었던 것 같습니다.
Then
네, 거울 던전 쪽에서 문의 변화가 유의미하게 일어난 것 같습니다.
Ooh.
단테, 제안해주신 휴식은
Yeah, I know. I knew something like this was going to happen anyway.
그렇군요. 그럼 변화가 감지된 곳으로 이동하도록 하겠습니다.
There was something odd about the way Faust and Virgilius were looking at me, but I was too busy to worry about the two of them. I had to somehow convince the sinners who had their long-awaited proper break taken away from them as soon as it started to get to work. Fun fact, Kanto 4 happens in April, Kanto 5 happens in July, and Kanto 6 happens in November. I don't... Okay, I might sound insane saying this, okay? But with my synesthesia, Wuthering Heights feels like something that would take place in November. And November has such a purple color to me. Like, every month kind of has like a color that comes to mind when I think about it. And for November, it's always purple. And I feel like Wuthering Heights is like, it also brings to mind like something purple. And then Heathcliff's color is purple, which is really funny. You're not insane, you are in fact so correct. I don't know how to put it. I have synesthesia, so I have like the tendency to associate different things with like sounds and smells and colors. Like, for example, I have a favorite number because the number 27 looks and smells and sounds and tastes good to me, right? Heather flowers? Ooh, that's a good way to think about that. I like that. That's fun. I like that. Oh, not to mention Heather is like, I forget what it is in flower language. What is Heather in flower language again? Admiration, protection, good luck, and solitude. Purple Heather specifically is for admiration and beauty. Like, what does the word scrumptious invoke? Like orange and crunchy. Like crunchy peanut butter. Which I don't even really like crunchy peanut butter that much, but like it makes me think of crunchy peanut butter. Maybe sunflower butter, but like orange, like a yellowy orange. All right.
또 막혀있던 곳에 새로운 문이 생겼군.
이번엔 문이 좀 푸르스름하네요.
Real.
원래 있던 문들은 어디 갔죠? 이런 색은 아니었던 것 같은데.
The door did look a bit blue this time. Looks like every new mirror dungeon door will have a different design. And disappear from time to time, I guess. I can hear rolling waves from the other side, I think. What did I miss while warming up food? I was talking about my synesthesia. Wouldn't worry too much about flower language. You could ask like 5 experts what a flower means and get 7 different answers. I mean, true, but it's still a fun thing to learn about.
단말에서 넘어온 정보에 따르면 이번 뒷문의 변화로 발생한 신규 공간을 호수의 거울로 호칭하기로 정한 것 같군요.
Mirror of the lake. Ishmael's eyebrows twitched.
저번에 이상 씨 때도 그렇고 무작위로 이런 새로운 공간이 만들어진다고 하기에는 굉장히 수감자 친화적인 변화네요. 파우스트 씨.
메피스토펠레스의 엔진은 황금가지가 수복될 때마다 감응하도록 설계되어 있습니다. 버스의 뒷문 역시 엔진의 힘을 통해 만들어진 것. 황금가지와 직접적인 연관이 있었던 수감자들의 사건에 영향을 받는 것도 무리는 아니겠죠.
Oh, I really like this backing track.
그 말은 앞으로 다른 황금가지를 회수할 때마다 새로운 공간이 만들어지는 건 확정적이라는 뜻이겠네요.
확률은 높습니다.
그렇군요. 네, 설명해줘서 고맙네요.
Ishmael's willingness to sharply and boldly question all things suspicious did not change at all, but... Or maybe she just didn't like the fact that the word lake was even brought up. After the events of the Great Lake, maybe she was just starting to take care not to be as blunt and scathing towards her fellow sinners. Not more than necessary, anyway. Amori Guy, 2134. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. That's your first message. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful time in stream. That's good. I'm relieved.
잠시. 문제가 하나 더 있다.
말씀하시죠.
황금가지는 분명 회수 후 LCCA를 통해 본사로 이송된다고 들었다. 이 자리에 존재하지도 않는 것이 그런 영향을 끼칠 수 있는 건가?
그 질문에 대답하기 위해서는 조금 긴 시간을 필요로 할 것 같네요.
상관없다.
Wait, Otis, how about we try to wrap this up as quickly as we can? Oh god. We better get to someplace that's not constantly swaying. These songs really not having a good time out here.
짧지 않은 휴식을 갖는다.
4 away from hitting 700 subs? Oh, wonderful!
미안하.
Yay! Oh, he didn't take his medicine.
결론만 듣지.
요약하자면
Oh,
황금가지는
Frozen Soul,
수복
thank you
후
for the
본사에
sub.
이송되어
Hello, hello.
특정 절차를
Oh, I
거쳐
should have
조율을 하게
specified.
됩니다.
Subs on YouTube, subs on YouTube. They're free, they're free. But I do appreciate the subs on Twitch. Thank you so much. We are 1 away from 220 followers on Twitch. And oh god, what happened to the screen? Why did it do that? Jump scare. Jump scare. Let me fix that. But we are 4 away from 700 subs on YouTube, so I would really appreciate if you guys subscribed over there.
조율 과정이 마무리되면 메피스토펠레스의 엔진과 황금가지가 내보내는 파장이 맞물려 공명을 일으키게 되죠. 관리자의 머리에 있는 황금가지와도 함께.
That's how it works?
그 과정이 관리자님께 해를 끼치지는 않는 건가?
네, 뭐 보셔오셨다시피.
일단 회수하면 반응하는 건가? 알았다.
저기 이제 지루하게 설명 듣는 시간은 끝난 거야?
빨강. 빨리 강의는 끝내라고.
I love that Sinclair is the only one that can decipher it. Faust to this dungeon. We have to enter it now, don't we? Felt like I was going back on my promise. I was going back on my promise after telling everyone that we could relax. I didn't like this one bit. But I think I already knew what Faust was going to say.
파우스트는 가능한 빠르게 새로운 공간을 탐색할 것을 권장해드리고 싶습니다. 데우스에서 육지로 돌아갈 때까지의 시간이 남았고 특별히 해야 할 일도 없는 상황에선 거울 던전에서의 자원 확보와 성장이 적절한 활동이 될 테니.
관리자님, 말씀하신 것을 반복하는 일이 마음에 들지는 않으실 수 있겠지만 저희의 남은 여정을 고려해 보았을 때 이 새로운 공간에서 얻을 수 있는 자원과 전투 경험은 게을리하기 어려운 것들이라고 사료됩니다.
I nodded affirmatively. The sinners each began grumbling and aired their woes, but they still prepared to head into the dungeons once again. Thus, we entered the newly formed door. I love when Sinclair translates the funny cigarette lady's words. Real. I'm gonna go ahead and do my Catalan.
내가 니들 마음 모르겠냐? 일 끝나고
Sinclair's
술 한잔
translation
걸치는 것까지
privileges are my
맞진
favorite
않아.
running
근데
gag. Yes, followed by I love horse breeding in Minecraft. Crazy thing. Awesome. Alright, we've been at it for about 2.5 hours now. And I think we've done all of the mini episodes. So next thing we would be doing is Intervallo 3. But I think we'll save that for the next time because Heathcliff, shut the fuck up for a moment.
일 끝나고 술 한잔.
I'm gonna just go here. Okay. I think I'm gonna be ending it for now. So, tomorrow is gonna be a working day for me. And Thursday we should be back with the Limbus. So, keep your eye out for that. Do all the subbing, subscribe and follow and all of those thingies so you know when the next one comes. And thank you to all of the new— What do you mean 9 concurrent viewers on YouTube? What do you mean this stream has 10 likes? What? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh my god. Alright, let's see who we're gonna raid on YouTube. Who can I? Is Bjorn live right now? That was yesterday's. Let me see if I can. Maya's live. There we go. I will be redirecting you to my good VTuber friend Mai Toriku on YouTube, and on the Twitch side, we will be raiding. Let's raid Frost. Frost is playing Claire Obscura Expedition 33. So, we're gonna start that raid. Everyone who came by, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed your time here. It means a lot every time you come by, every like, every sub, every follow, every word you say in chat, all of your engagement. Just seeing new people is wonderful, and I really appreciate all of you being here. I should be back tomorrow with just a working or drawing stream, and on Thursday we're going to be doing more Limbus, so please keep that in mind. Please stay tuned. If you want regular updates, make sure to follow all my socials. I have a Discord that you can also find in the description, so you should go hang out there. There are other like-minded people who like Limbus and other games. So thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all another time. Bye bye.